Happy Friday. I'm gonna post this on my YouTube, so I probably shouldn't have said that, but whatever. I wanted to go over real quickly what I run through when I'm welcoming a new coach to the team and kind of what the process is and what a new coach should be focused on. I know we are constantly adding a ton of awesome people to the tribe, so I want to say welcome to everyone that's here. We're really freaking excited to have you. This is a really great team. Everyone here is so loving and fun and funny and motivational and inspirational and happy, and we just have a really cool group of girls, so I want to welcome you to that community. And we have some dudes too that are pretty awesome. I always forget that we have a few like dudes that are cool. So first and foremost, as a coach, your job is you. So I don't want you to get into coaching and being super overwhelmed, like, oh my God, I have to do all these things. Because yeah, there's a lot to learn, but we're constantly learning. And the most important part of this is that you remember that your job is you. And what I mean by that is by starting your own journey, committing to your workout program, committing to your shake, to drinking your shake every day, because it's going to help you get to your goals, right? And it's going to help you feel better. Committing to your fitness program. I think I just said that. I just had coffee and I'm about to work out, so my brain's like, blah, blah, blah. But your job is you first, and taking care of you, and then sharing that with people and letting them know like all of it, not just the good stuff. Because the cool thing about coaching is that we don't just play the highlight reel of our lives for people. We share the good, the bad, the ugly. We celebrate the small things, right? If you could do 3 push-ups instead of 2 now, that's a big deal. I celebrated that as a new coach. When I first started, I actually had an elbow injury that prevented me from doing a lot of intense working out. So I modified a lot. I started with 2-pound weights. 2-pound weights. Doesn't that sound silly? Hi, Jen. 2-pound weights is nothing, but we all start somewhere, right? So I want you guys to share it all. So I want to make sure you understand what the vital behaviors of a coach is. These are the things that we do every single day to be successful, no matter what. They're called vital because that means you need them to succeed. Like they're vital and crucial and critical and non-negotiable to this business if you're building this business, which I'm assuming everyone in here is, because why else would you be on this team page if you're not, right? So personal development every day. I read about 10 to 15, maybe more minutes of a personal development book. Also, a business development book, because I'm building a business, but I'm also becoming a better person. I share little tidbits on my social media back and forth about things that I'm learning. I usually suggest starting with a book called The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, because it helps you understand this business and why you're doing this. Not just this business, but your journey and like life in general, and how the compound effect is either working for you or against you. It's a super easy read, and not liking reading is not an excuse. It's part of this job. If you're going to be here, you're going to read. If you're like, oh my God, I can't, get an audiobook, right? You can listen to it when you're in the shower. You can listen to it when you're driving. You can sit on the couch and focus on what it's saying and take notes, right? Like, where there's a will, there's a way. We're going to make it happen. Yeah, I'm reading 6 Months to 6 Figures right now. I would not necessarily suggest this for a brand new coach. I would definitely suggest The Compound Effect for a biz development book. And as far as a personal development book, personal growth, I really like starting people off with You Are a Badass. And these are business investments. So you buy these books because you're investing in yourself, and save the receipts and add them to your business write-offs, because this is a business, right? Anything that's for our business or intended to help us grow or further our business is a write-off. So we save the receipt. So You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero, and The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Excuse me. The second thing I go over, being a product of the product. So personal development is a vital behavior. Being a product of the product is a vital behavior. That means doing your workout, drinking your shake, following the meal plan, staying accountable to the group, getting results. Your body is your business, right? Facebook is a business tool. That's how we use it to share our journey. The third vital behavior is brain farting. Somebody help me. PD, product inviting. So when we're posting on our social media, we're sharing our journey, right? We're sharing the workouts, we're sharing the food, we're sharing why we're doing this, how it's making us feel, things that we used to do as opposed to things that we're doing now, how our life has changed. We're showing like, hey, I'm a normal human being. My name is Candace. I used to sit on the couch every day. I used to watch The Biggest Loser and I would cry as I'm eating chocolate covered foods. And now I decided, you know, I need to take care of myself, and like I've learned through simple eating, blah, 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 right? Like it makes sense. Like I'm sharing where I was, sharing where I am, doing personal development, being a product of the product, inviting people to join me in my posts, like, hey, I'm normal. If I can do this, so can you, you know, reach out, and commenting back to people that support me, telling them thank you for your support. Would you like to do this with me? You could totally do this. If I can, you totally can, right? Inviting, because like that's how we build this business. That's how we help people, is we invite them to do this amazing, wonderful, life-changing thing with us. And it's not weird. If we are doing all the things that we're supposed to be doing as a coach, which is our job, inviting isn't weird, because we know what we're inviting people to. We're confident because it's made us feel amazing. Why would we keep someone else from feeling amazing, right? And then the fourth vital behavior of a coach is recognition. You can talk about the team on your page. You know, you can talk about how awesome the team is, recognize the team. You can recognize your husband because he made a healthy choice for dinner with you. He decided to eat fruit instead of a candy bar, right? You can recognize your mom because she decided to go for a walk rather than sit and watch TV, right? That's a really important vital behavior. And recognizing our challengers too, people recognizing our teammates, people that are succeeding, because we have to give love to receive love, and recognition is a way to give love, to acknowledge people's hard work, right? And it feels good. So when we do things that feel good to others, we get them back, right? And that's what this community is all about. It's about supporting people and not doing this on our own. Like, I don't know about anyone on this team, but yes, I do. I don't know why I say stuff like that. I have done this on my own and it didn't work for me. I've tried to do fitness. I've tried to do food. I've tried to do being healthy and being in shape and being happy on my own. I never got anywhere. It's all about who you surround yourself with, right? So don't be quiet and shy in the corner. You know, reach out, make friends, get to know these people, because these people, you know, we're all here to be better, right? And the only way we can do that is if we uplift and encourage each other, right? Okay. So, I want to explain what Success Club is real fast. Success Club is a point system that the company uses to determine how well we're doing our job as a coach. Success Club is a point system that the company uses to determine how well we're doing our job as a coach. What's our job? To help people, lead by example, take care of ourselves. All of this goes together, because if we're not doing everything, like if there isn't everything happening, like it's not gonna work. So we have to take care of ourselves first, and we have to show people it's possible, and then we help them get started the exact same way that we got started, which is with a challenge package, right? That's the total solution. Fitness plus nutrition plus support equals results. That is everything. That is why this works. I could go to Walmart and buy a workout program. If I don't have, you know, the other aspects of this, I've done that before. It didn't work for me. That's why we call the challenge package the total solution. The fitness, the eating plan, the challenge groups, all of those things together equals results. That's why I've gotten here. That's why a bunch of you guys have also seen results, because everything works together, right? So it's a total solution. Each person that we help get started the same way that we got started with a challenge pack, we get 2 points for. So each person that we help equals 2 points. People are not points. People are lives. People that we help, we change their lives. But we have to have a system in order to measure growth in this business, or how do we know we're going in the right direction, right? So I don't want people to be like, oh, I need to get points. No, you need to help people. You need to sit down and think of, who can I help? Who would this benefit? Who would benefit from more confidence, more happiness, more energy, a regular digestive system, you know, more vitamins, like all this good stuff. Who would benefit from that? Probably everyone that we could ever think of can benefit from, you know, that stuff, plus maybe a loving community. Maybe they need more support. Maybe they need to be surrounded by the right people. Like, we can think of all these people we can think of all these people. Like, I could sit here and make a list of all the people that I could think of that could benefit: mom, dad, mom-in-law, right? And I could just start writing them down. So make lists of people, like, who could this benefit, and then invite them. Be like, hey, I just started this thing. I don't exactly know what I'm doing, and that's totally cool, because you don't have to be perfect to be successful, and you don't have to know everything. The most important part is that we're just doing it together, right? And we'll learn together, and it's fun. You should totally join me. I think you would really love it. As a new coach, you have the benefit of newness and excitement and doing it together with people, because it's fun to fail forward at first with people, right? Like, neither of you know what you're doing, right? So that's fine, because you just start and then you learn, and we learn as we go. So focus on thinking, who can I help through this? Who can I help get started the same way I did? Who can benefit from feeling these feelings that I've already felt? Like, sit down and make a list of things that you felt already. Have you felt a sense of support through this community by engaging in the team page, engaging in our challenge groups, engaging in our wellness group? And think, who would like to feel the same feelings that I've already felt, right? And then set your social media, your Facebook and your Instagram, or whatever you use, Facebook for sure, public. If you need to clean it up before, make any photo albums that you have, or delete stuff off of it, make it pretty or whatever, because it's your storefront. So we don't want it messy. So we don't want someone to go to your page and just see, like, cat, floor, you know, like a bunch of text and words and gross stuff, whatever. So, like, clean it up, because your Facebook is your business. It's a business tool. It's not a place where we go to waste time and scroll anymore. It's not a place where we go to complain and whine and all that stuff. It's a platform that we now get to use to impact lives, to share our journey and our struggle, and show people that we're real and we can do hard shit, but we don't have to do it alone. Facebook is our storefront. It is a business tool. It is a store. We don't keep the doors closed on a store. Make it public, okay? And then also, when I first started, I was one of those people that was like, I don't want people to find me. You know, like, I thought, like, you know, it's kind of, thinking back now, it's kind of narcissistic. Why would anyone care about me? Why is everybody looking for me? You know, I'm not that special. So, I went through and I made all of my albums, because I have like 100 Facebook photo albums of, like, old pictures. I made them all private, except the ones I wanted to show. I deleted stuff. I changed the settings of my timeline to not show all my old stuff. I deleted, like, places I've worked, because I didn't need this long of a list of American Eagle, Old Navy, you know, hospital, all these things, and Blue Shield, and all these places I worked, because that my resume didn't matter to me anymore, because I'm not building my resume anymore. Coaching was my it, no plan B, so I threw away my resume. And nobody cares about that stuff anyways. Like, it's just clutter. So I got it off my page, made it pretty. Like, I kept auditing my page. Like, when a new person comes to my page, because I'm talking to them, what are they going to see? Right? And they're going to see my fun photos. They're going to see a clear profile photo of my face. Like, this is who they're talking to. They're not talking to, like, this. They're not talking to this, right? Like, me. So they know it's me. This is who I am. So when I'm talking to people, it's obvious, right? So set your profile to public. Go into your timeline settings, and if you don't know how to do any of this, Google it. How do I set my Facebook profile to public? It'll walk you through it. How do I set my timeline setting to approve tags? Because we don't want people tagging us on stuff. Sometimes, 99% of the time, it's spam. I changed mine in the beginning because people were tagging me on husky videos. People were tagging me on food recipes, like everything, and I just didn't want the clutter on my page, because if we're sharing other people's stuff to our page, that's benefiting them, not us. Our page should be 99.99999% our faces and us and what we're doing, because that's what people want to see, is our journey, right? They want to see us doing this. They don't want to see a picture of a cup. They don't want to see a picture of, you know, like this, like us. 99% of the things that we show is us, right? And if you don't like taking selfies, like, you're gonna like it real quick, because that's this business. You are a professional selfie taker, and it's fun, okay? Because when you start feeling good, you start wanting to share that with people, right? And, like, right? So, I lost my train of thought on that one, but you're gonna start posting 3 to 5 times on social media. This is to build up your consistency with social media. It's not because you're full of yourself and you just want everyone to see you. It's because we're trying to get Facebook to know like we're an active user now, so they're going to start showing our stuff to more people. Because when you're a new coach and you start sharing workouts and fitness and food and all that stuff, no one's going to see it at first because maybe you haven't been an active Facebook user, you haven't been commenting on people's things, you haven't been posting consistently, so they don't show your stuff to anyone. So you might get like 2 likes, 3 likes, 4 likes, and that doesn't mean nobody likes it, it just means they're not seeing it. So that's why we start posting so much in the beginning, because this business is like a plane on a runway, right? So we're going and going and going and going, and it takes a lot of freaking effort and gas and force to get this plane eventually off the runway. But once we get off and we go up, then we can coast, right? So as long as we don't lose our momentum, we won't go back down and have to do all that bullshit all again. So make sure, you're consistently posting. That's another thing that's super important. If you're building this business, social media and sharing and posting and showing up is a way that we build trust. So you can't come into this business and say, I'm doing it, and then disappear for 3 days because you just stabbed the trust that you had with all those people that you told you were doing this, like in the heart or whatever. And some people you can never regain trust back. I am that person. I was following a different coach in the beginning before I found my coach, and this girl was in and out and in and out and in and out. And I was like, well, I don't trust her because I just didn't. She wasn't consistent. And I'm like, well, if she's not consistent with social media, which is super easy, then can she be consistent with anything else in her life? Can she be consistent in helping me? Can she lead me to where I need to go? I need to build this business because I have big goals, and I don't trust that girl can get me there. I found my coach. She showed up every single day, no matter what. Even if she was having a bad day, she would be like, man, today I just am not feeling it, but like I'm doing this, that, and this to turn it around, and here I am, right? And I was like, okay, she's real. I trust her. She's going to be there. She's going to lead me where I need to go. So think of that. Be the type of coach that you want. What attracted you to your coach that you chose? Because you chose your coach. Why did you choose that person, right? And then be that, because people are looking for that as well. I went off on a rampage. So your first action item is to obviously get your social media set up, make it how you want it, whatever your vibe is. Posting 3 to 5 times a day, photos of you. Craft your coming out post, like rough draft it. So like when you're a coach, you're going to start posting fitness, food, personal development, fun, uplifting, positive things. And maybe you were never that type of person before, like me. Like I wasn't really fitness forward. I wasn't really, the positive quote type of person. So when we make our like post, announce it, we're basically announcing to our following, hey, I'm a coach now. You're going to see, fitness stuff. You're going to see food stuff. You're going to see, me holding myself publicly accountable. This is why I'm a coach, because I want to be held publicly accountable, because I never stuck with my goals and fitness programs and anything ever before in my life. And I know that by being a coach and by sharing it with the world and you guys, that I won't quit. This is me speaking. And, yeah, so kind of just sharing why, why you're a coach, and you can draft it, like rough draft it, send it to your coach or me or whoever, and they'll help you, word it if it needs to be changed. They'll help you add more stuff. It's just basically introducing people to your story and letting them know, like, hey, thanks for the support. This is what you're going to be seeing now. Cool. Haters or whatever that you guys have, block them, delete, doesn't really matter. Like, we don't pay our bills with other people's opinions. And as long as you know where your heart is and what you're doing and what makes you happy and you're good with it, at the end of the day, we don't give a shit about what anyone else says. You cannot break this whole coaching thing. You cannot break it. You cannot mess up. You can never let me, your coach, or this team down. You can never disappoint us. Right? So like, let all of that go, and you don't work for us, which is cool. Like, we are all our own bosses here. No one's here to boss or manage. We're here to guide, lead, support, love, show you like everything that we've learned. That's this business, is just showing you what I've learned along the way, where I've gotten to where I am. If you want to get here, like, this is how I did it. Let me show you, right? And I'm telling you all this right now. So craft your coming out post 3 to 5 times a day. Post on social media like it's your job, because it is. Take selfies all the time. Take photos of everything that you're doing. Mix up your content. Have fun with it. If you can't have fun with this, what is the point? If it's not fun to you, like, that is just bizarre to me, because that's why I'm here, because it's hella fun to me. I love to help people. I love to take photos. I love to get results. I love to feel amazing, right? I love to help other people feel amazing. So, okay. Focus. This is your focus. Make your coming out post. write down a huge list of people that could benefit from the feelings that you've already started feeling, or maybe might be excited to do this with you. Reach out to them, ask them to do it with you. Guess what? 99% of people are going to say no. No big deal. Just expect it, right? And if they say yes, awesome. But don't be tied to the emotion of the response of someone not wanting to do this with you. Like, I know for me in the beginning as a new coach, I was super like, oh my God, why would everyone not want to do this? And people were telling me no. And I was like, bummed about it, but it wasn't about me. I was just thinking about this the other day. It's crazy how us as humans, we tend to be so narcissistic in the way that we think everything is about us, right? So like, oh my God, they said no, it must be me, I must be the, no, like they're not even thinking about us. They're just like, I just don't have the money. And you can ask them and they say no, why? They might be like, oh my gosh, I just have to wait till payday, or oh my gosh, I just actually got this bill, or oh my gosh, my husband said no. Like 99% of the time, it's not about us, which is just crazy. So ask for feedback. Like, it's crazy to me. I used to walk into a room and I used to think, what are people thinking of me? Oh my God, what if they, It had a lot to do with my insecurity and lack of confidence as a human being. That personal growth, reading and improving myself and taking care of myself via physical fitness and eating the right foods has completely diminished. Like I don't think that anymore, but I used to walk into a room and wonder, oh my God, everyone's thinking, you know, like no one was thinking about me. No one cared about me. No one was paying attention to me. That was me creating this story thinking everything was all about me, right? And it's like so crazy because we all have done or tend to do that at some point. So I just want to take like the focus off of us. Like this is about, of course this is our journey, but it's about helping people. It's bigger than that. And if people don't like it, good, gone, bye, right? Like a lot of people will push back when you're sharing about this, and they will think it's weird and they'll think it's creepy because it's non-conventional. It's not a job that you clock into and you get paid dollars for hours. This is not a job where you have a boss telling you what to do. This is a job where you show up and there's a lot of time spent that you don't get paid, because as an entrepreneur, you have to put in a lot of freaking effort in the beginning to get it off the ground. But once it's off the ground, it's freaking amazing, right? Like, wouldn't you rather spend 3 years working really hard at something that will like freaking pay off more than you can ever imagine, than spend 20 years, more than 20 years working at a job to retire to barely pay your bills still? Like, you barely paid your bills the whole time you were at this job. This is like where my mind was, because this is where I was going in my life before this. Barely paying my bills the whole time I'm working this job, thinking about retirement. The thing I would make on retirement would barely pay my, like, what? Like, no, I want to live my life and I want to live it the way I want it, right? That's why we're here. So consider finding 5 people that you can help, craft your coming out post, go over it with your coach. The people that you can help, sign them up to get the 25% discount as a discount coach. Why would you not, right? This gets you further in your business and it gets them 25% off amazing freaking products. They get 25% off their Shakeology. They get 25% off of all the Beachbody performance supplements like Energize, because I'm pretty sure like 90% of us on this team page use pre-workout, because the Energize is all natural and it's probably the best one I've ever found and it tastes amazing and I love it. So yeah, that's your focus. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me. Please let me know. Please let your upline know. Please tag me. I'm here to help. We're all here to help. I talked to a coach yesterday who said that she didn't reach out to me because she didn't feel like she deserved it. And I'm like, what do you mean? Right? Like, we don't know. We're not mind readers. And it goes both ways, right? So just let us know if anyone has any questions or needs help, because I love you guys and I'm here to help you succeed. And if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't even be here, right? Mwah.